let's start with a new feature called Material Designer, which you find here. And this is the latest plugin which you get by default here. I'm just starting a new version of the Unreal Engine, which is 5.4. So first launch it, and I'm just giving the paths where like I want to store the file. So before starting, we uh, should give the location for this. So I'm taking the game template from here. I'm selecting this blank one, right? And I'm targeting to blueprint only, and this desktop. Okay, and starter content, if you need, then you can import. Say yes, no problem. I've created the location, and I said the name, which is shares, right? That's I just created. Just name it. Now let's prepare the FBX which you just imported over here. So how to import, I'll show you. And like for the preparation of that character and assets, you can use another DCC application like Maya or Blender. Anywhere you can like prepare your asset material, whatever you want. So I just created a character, and I'm just importing over here. So before that, I'll create a new folder. So let's give the name and get it here. Okay, so we have different ways to get that file. How to get that? One way is to do the right click and get the import, and that option you can select from here. Or another option is go to here, select the import and give, like similarly. So we can do the both the way. And one more option is here, go to the file menu and you can import directly into the label. So we are doing the same, but the thing is, when you import anything from here now, you will find lots of option to do. So I'm just selecting my character, which I just stored and this, where is the folder? Yes, this one, right? So this is the name and this is the character which I'm just going to import here. So make sure your character should be ready in the Maya, and from there just enable the smoothness and increase the value of smoothness, and make sure when you are importing in Unreal Engine, everything should enable. Yes, say import. So before that, I want to get the like different file also, and I'll create a new map. So I'm creating the new level over here. I am selecting right, and here you can see the like game objects and the base floor here. Now the thing is, uh, this is the character, and I think where is my character? Yes, these are the characters. So not prepared yet, but now it's done. So first I'll import some backgrounds. So for the background, I'll go to the Epic Games. Actually, I just downloaded these files before when we were working with Marketplace. So that time I got that. I'm just selecting the files, go to the library, and these are the files. I'm just importing the cloud over here. So this cloud is going to work or import here. Yes, say import. One more file we will import over here. So I'm saying this. So where is that? Yes, add to project and show all the version and all the project which you created, and actually it's showing the higher version because it is not supporting into this higher version. So I can just change it to the lower version of 5.4 because this latest version is going to support over here. So say add to project. Now cloud is ready, and this ancient golem is also ready, and like anything else you would like to add, you can directly add like this way. So this is the way where you can import your project. One more another like we have way to import or the merge in your content folder. So I explained in my previous video, which is migrating, right? How to do the migrate in Unreal Engine. So I explained all the process, how to import and how to do. So here I'm just doing this. So I created actually everything. So first thing is till importing will start working over here. So I just say this is the background. I want to prepare the background over here. How we can prepare that? So actually we downloaded the cloud and scales, right? So here I can see the clouds. This is the demo, right? Sun and moon both I can find here. So go to in the demo, right? In the demo, these are the scenes, scene light, scene ring. Yes. So actually lots of things I can see here. Once you do click save it first, right? Demo scene, I want to see how it's look like. Wow. So I can see better clouds and this here. So I'll work here. I'm just deleting this now. This is the board draft. I'll just hide it. Okay, like one more thing you would like to add, then it's okay, I can add. So we have lots of things over here. I just imported. How we can check that? Go to in the all content folder, and this is the ancient column. Check once it is done, then it is going to import all the assets together inside that folder. So go to the ancient column, and this is the map, and that this is the demo mesh animations. But animation, I don't think so. There will be the character animation, but I don't think so. Nothing. There is no animation right now. So go to back into the mesh, right? And inside the mesh, what is this? Yes, exactly. This is the character, but we are not going to use this. So. Okay, no problem. Leave it. Leave it. If you want to delete, you can. Anytime you can delete and you can work. So the thing is, here I want to get my character, which is this, and this character is the skeleton physics, right? This is the skeletal mesh. I said in the firstly when we were importing that file now, it was showing the static mesh, but it is going to consider the skeletal mesh, right? So skeletal means it is including the skeleton part also. So now the thing is, I just want to get here like this. Yes. But the thing is, I think it's a very small character, right? Like you would like to, right? Now the thing is, I want to add what? I want to add the texture over here. So how we can add that? Just firstly, we have to find the material and texture when and where and how you can import. So in the right hand side, once you select the character now, you will find lots of materials elements. So these are the elements one, two, three, right? So from here we can find this is the golden crown body, right? Golden crown body, yes, body. So now I think we have to find this material, and this material is this, right? Search over here, do double click and go to here, select the single material is this, right? So delete it. Now go to back and check this material. Actually this is the body, I think. Yes, so select this body texture and get it here. So now we need to check whether bump or normal map are there is not. So we need to check those things. So just close it. Yes, now we can see here this is the texture. And one more material we have to check, which is this, right? Do double click and go to back, delete it. Now get this file back to here. Yes. So now everything is ready. Okay, and any other material like in the first we added the starter content, and from here we can get different materials. So I'm just creating this metal gold, this one, right? So now I can see and how you can rotate this, how you can move like this. So this is the character. From this side I want to see how it's going to work. Actually light coming from this side now, so it is good. So this is the light source. Okay, and one more thing we have to do, So like here I want to create some other material, and that material will be what? Yes, I was talking about the material designer, right? So that material actually we have to enable from the plugin section. Go to the plugin and enable material designer. This one, actually this is the experimenter, right? So now they are updating in material designer. So this is the plugin. Yes. Yes. So once you're done, go back to here. In your cloud is demo, right? Since level. Yes. So I worked here, and like many more things can be updated here, and I'll go with one by one. So go to here. I'll check little bit. I can see few assets. Yeah. So let's get some assets. Actually, from here you will find lots of assets, but all will have to get from the fab. So a few things I downloaded from here. I can go with this, right? So this is the asset. This can be just inserted here like this. Wow. Delete it. I want few things only, right? Go to back in the bridge, check whether you can find little different what we need. No, yeah. Okay, so no problem. We can go with fab also, and from there we can just import these things, which is the cliff, right? And this cliff we can find here. Go to, sorry, go to the fab, explore it. Now you can search what cliff, right? And actually in the license by CC by this, so we can take free. Okay, I think this can be taken like uh, I think which I want. I'm not able to see here. So go to in the first this. I'm selecting this mountain art. Yes, download it. But the material I think it won't good. So okay, download. Actually from like here you can download, or what you can do, go to add to my library, add it in your library. So go back to in your Unreal, go to Windows, Fab, right? So here I can see few things, this which I've just added before that. So these are all the assets which I just added. That mountain, I think we added this, right? Or this. So this is saved in library. Select this and add to project. One more thing I want to do, right? And that is go to, yes, I'm not searching right now this mountain. Go to back. I'm just saying cliff. Only the cliff. So this is also the part of this, but I'll say only the free one, right? Free, yes, or like CC my. Yeah, so I'm taking this also. Go to back. Okay, so now I think lots of things we have now, but before that I would like to add in the background. So this is the Megascan content, and inside that I can see this also. Okay, but here one more thing we can do. I'm just creating. Okay, so go to in our character, in character, go to select the character and say press F, so that we can see these things, right? I want to do the animation over here, and what kind of animation we can do, I'll show you using the designer material. But the thing is, this is not look like a proper terrain, so I can go with this here. Right, and one more option we have, which is the fab, right? Go to the mountain. This mountain I can add here. Oh my god, I think it is too big. Press F. Select the character again. Right. Yes. Looks better, but the thing is, we need to get the proper texture for this. So this texture is not good, but it's okay, we can uh, use like this. Here I'm selecting, and over this surface also I would like to add this, the same. Similarly, I'll place this texture also. So now everything is ready. But the thing is, I would like to add animated materials over the character. So this character is ready and assigned all the material and assets in the backgrounds. Everything is ready. Now go to back. Just we enable the plugin also from the plugin section. So I just explained how to enable that and which plugin is needed. So this is the material designer. I hope you got it. Okay. So first save it, right? So over this character, or like from here, if you select this, here you can see the option which is called create with material designer. So over this surface you want to create the material, then it's okay, you can directly start working on the designer material part. So firstly we have to understand actually this material designer supports the PVRs, right? So you can see here, this is the enable PVR, and once you create this you will able to see all the material components, right? And these are the maps like specular piece, everything is here. So like in the any specific things you want to work, so select and you will get the layers. So I want to work on the base color. Actually this is the base color, and over the base color you can add different materials, different image, and along with the animations and adjustments you can directly work. So I want to overlay some materials and textures over the surface, so we can add that. But the thing is, once you select this, right, this layer, so actually this is the map part, right, this is the mask part. So here you can add the texture, or like else you want to create some another layer for the texture, you can create the texture, you can create the solid color also. You want to get the color only in the behind of this character, behind the texture. So here also you will create the same. I'm just creating this, right? First, this is the default layer, and here I want to add our texture, and that texture is in this folder. Where is that? Go to back in the content, and I say Seshnag, right? And over this I can say this texture. So this texture you have to just add. Now you can see texture is ready. But the thing is, you want to create another layer for this, you can. And one more thing, actually you want the base color also. I want to create the animation over here. How we can do that, I'll show you. Okay, so go to here and go to in the FX. So in the FX, like you would like to animate, you would like to add the colors, see, you want to add the blur, right? You want to generate the colors gradient or four colors, actually similar to the Photoshop. If you know the Photoshop, there you will find these things. So similarly you can do the process using the filters. So similarly I'm just using the filter over here. This is called the FX, right? So once you go to here in the distort, and I'm saying this first, panel, right? So panel like this you can work. So animation is happening, right? So you can see the animation, right? And one more thing I would like to add here. So actually I want uh, I want something. Okay, uh, in this section you will find the properties. What properties means? whatever adjustable contents or the properties if you see in the panner things, panner node, so same parameters you can find here. So actually from here I want to give the amount only the 50% like this. So see, original texture is there, right? Whatever we have added over this surface, actually this is the new layer which is working here. So like in the background, if you have added some other texture, other color, then also you can see that texture. If you are decreasing the value of this amount, which is this opacity part, so like this you can work. And you want to see the speed, like this is going x direction, in x direction, right? You want to see in the reverse direction like this, you can go. So actually everything is happening. Okay. So I'm not able to find that texture right now, so no problem. Okay, I'm just creating a new layer over here, and I'm adding some texture. So yes, texture will be in the top only, right? And in the background I'll create the solid layer, and that solid will be in the little dark. Okay, so how we can do that, I'm just showing you. Sometime it's taking time to compiling the shader. So yeah, so it is uh, darker. Now we would like to change it to a little this blues, or like you can go with I want little darker color over here. This is good, no problem. Over this layer, we would like to add this surface, right? So just drag and drop over this layer, or like you just bring this to down like this way. But the thing is, this color is not showing over this layer. So here we have to maintain the opacity for this layer here. Yes, select this, and over this we can, I'm selecting this layer only, not this, right? So this is the color, red, green, blue. And one more thing we would like to do, effects, I said. One minute, what is happening? So once you just disable this material, you can say this background is coming. But the problem is actually it is matching with the same color, foreground layer and background layer both. That's why we are not able to see both the layer. So one thing can be done here, which is color change, right? How we can do that? Similarly, I'll change it to dark. See, right? And over this, just add it and go to back here in the layer, and this is the blend mode. So also you can work with blend option. This is the screen, right? screen multiply. Hmm? You can see the darker value. Actually, I changed the plane mode, and this plane mode is this, right? Hmm, it is too dark here. I cannot go with this. So no problem. I'm changing it to again normal. Right? And go to back. I'm selecting another uh, material which will be from this. So I select this now, and once you go here, then you will able to see all the materials in the right hand side. So this is the head part, right? Select and say create material, right? Over this again we have to say the same, but in this material we would like to go with the same, and here we can change the texture. Select this, but before that we should know what is the name of our texture. So select this is the I think head part, right? And select and drag like this way. So now it is done. And one more thing we would like to do, which is this FX, right? To go to here, and we are not animating this at all. So go to in the generator, right? And I select the radio waves. In the radio waves, I can change the color. I can work with different, like animation properties, which you get by default here. So once you've done this, but the thing is, you cannot see the background color, right? So first change the color over here like this. So whatever color or whichever color you want, you can go with color, right? But the thing is, we need to get the opacity, and that value we have to add from this option. See, so like you would like to go with different, like shader. I want different color over here like this way. See, so whichever color you want, it's okay. You can add, you can work. Okay, and actually this is the mythological whatever you want to do here. You can do the experiment over here. So I was just checking the material color, right? And one more thing we would like to do, and go to in the effect panel again here, FX, right? And say the distortion, right? Inside the distortion we can work with turbulented noise, but say it is going to distort everywhere. I'm just showing you, and you can change the value also. Oh my god, this is not good. Okay, so I can change, like here we are not going to add, but in the body part we can add that. So go to back, select this, right? And just to double click, right? Change the attributes in the base color, right? And over this we would like to add the same effects which is here. Go to the distort, I say turbulent noise. So this noise will applied in this body part. So let's see, animation is happening, right? Right, like related to water or related to like any distortion effects you want to create over here, you can apply and you can work. So actually this is the thing which you can do, right? And over this, actually I want to add this waves a repetition, I want to add. Then how we can do that? Simply I just say do double click over the material, right? And you can change and you can do everything. So I use this base color here, and once you select this, right, in the radio waves we can change, we can work with frequencies, right? So this is the frequency seeds, right? Effect, change the color of it. Yes. So like it's a epic, no? Here we can change, where we can change everything. Like we can change the color, we can do everything. So I want to adjust the color balance again. Then go to here and do add the FX part, right? You can do the color correction. So you want glow, you want, use the levels. It's okay, you can work directly with, input minimum and maximum, means white balance and black balance you can add. Okay, so say you would like to go with, darker value, like this way you can work. So similarly I want to copy this both, right? Or like you can just see the, properties, go to in your another material, which is this, do double click, and in the color we would like to add the same values and same effects over this layer, right? Go to here, add this generator, and I create the radio waves again. So here we increased um, the frequency, I think, yes. Right, and one more thing is we have to decrease the value. So I say 50, now you can see. And also I would like to add with, darker values. So go to the effects, same thing, which is the level, right? And increase the value, black value. See, but in this radio waves I would like to change the color like this. Right, this is also good. Copy, and you can make the paste over here, right? Do double click, and in the radio waves I can paste like the same color. So I just added, like few things you can see, and yes, little bit we have to do for the environment. Okay, so I done this. You all can create this type of material over here. So how I started with the designer material, you can also work. Okay, so if you understand, it's okay, implement it in your project, like anywhere you want to do the animation, just use the effects here anytime, anywhere. Okay, bye bye and thank you.